Nicole, Teacher Katie with Qkids here. I am going to be going over all of the tips that you need to succeed in Demo 1 interview. I am going to give you the most updated information that I have that's going to help you make it through smooth sailing onto trials and hired as a Qkids teacher. So first, I am going to highly recommend that you open up the Qkids platform. You go into the certificates and resources and click right on that Demos with Qkids tab. Wow, I am like totally tongue twisted today. Anyway, the Demos with Qkids tab has a lot of information and a lot of amazing videos by Dr. Susan that I highly suggest you watch. They even give a step-by-step video of a Demo 1 interview, and it's going to tell you everything that you need to know. So after you've watched all of those Demos with Qkids videos and you've surpassed all of that, one thing that you might need to think about is some interview questions. So I'm going to go over those real quick. In interview 1 and Demo 1, they will be asking you just some basic interview type questions. These are those questions that you get at almost any job I've ever applied for. I move around a lot, so yes, I have had a lot of jobs. And those are things like, what would make you a great fit for Qkids? Why do you want to be a Qkids teacher? Why you? This is where you get to show your personality. This interview is mostly about making sure that your personality is going to match up with Qkids. So sell yourself. Tell them why you're awesome, why you love to work with kids. What about Qkids drew you into this company? Next, they might even ask you questions, someone like, what's your experience with kids? Have you worked with kids before? Have you taught kids before? If you maybe don't have a lot of experience with kids, you can think of some other leadership roles. Maybe you weren't working with children, but you've had leadership roles in the past. It can be volunteer work. It can be from a long time ago. It can be recent. Use those leadership tools to transfer into this realm of teaching, and it's going to help you significantly. Now, after those interview questions are over, they're testing out your personality, they're seeing what kind of awesome person you are, they are going to ask you to show those tools. This is a very important part because they want to make sure that you care enough that you have looked into that program, number one, and that you can understand the program and pick things up relatively quickly. There's a lot of tools in there, so just make sure that you go in, you play around in that practice classroom. I told you I'm twisted today. Make sure that you play around in the practice classroom, have some fun with it, pretend that you're teaching students. Your family's gonna think you're crazy, but that's okay, as long as you are learning those tools and getting this amazing job. Next, you are going to have to do the super awkward, super fun part of pretending that your trainer or your interviewer is a student. Yes, this can be silly and awkward, and they know that. Have fun with it, roll with it, and do the best you can. Also, I recommend don't be afraid to ask questions during this portion. You don't want to seem like you are underprepared, so don't overwhelm them with questions. But if you are not sure about a game, say, hey, yeah, so I've done research on this game. Is it going to be best if I do A or B? And they will help you out. So do not be afraid to ask those questions. The last tip that I have is to make sure that you have an awesome background. It can be a plain background, something nice and simple, clean, no clutter, not a bunch of furniture behind you. Or if you are able to, run out to the dollar store or go attack your craft room. I mean, I don't have a craft room, but I have a closet full of stuff. Go attack that craft room, and put together something fun up behind you. They're not expecting much. This is a demo interview, but if you are able to do that, it will stand out significantly. I also am going to recommend that you get some good lighting, anything that can work as some lighting help with your interviews, a flashlight even, test it out, see how it looks, and you might want to bring that in. My absolute last, I promise this is my last tip. I know I have some great tips, right? My last tip is to be yourself. Bring your energy, bring your passion, have fun with it. I know I was a nervous wreck when I went through my demo 1, and man, if I could see a recording of that, I would probably just be like, no. How did you get hired? But I was still myself. I was honest when I needed help with something. I was silly because I am typically kind of silly, and it worked. That's just who I am. This is a great job for that kind of attitude. So bring it, bring your energy, bring your personality. That's what they want to see. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me at qkids.katie on Instagram. You can comment below. Please feel free to subscribe below. I know that's somewhere down there. And if you have not applied yet and you're just starting to look into this, then that's even better, because I have this referral code down there that you can just go and like click the link and it'll bring you straight to the application page and you are good to go. Don't forget to include your intro video on that and let me know, because I'm happy to review, critique, whatever you need. All right, y'all, have a great day, and congratulations to all of those going into Demo 1 pretty soon. I'll do a video on Demo 2 next.